Hey, book lovers. Welcome to Plot on the Rocks, the podcast where representation is crucial and it's always for the plot. We got some hot takes, some spoilers, don't worry, we'll always warn you, and deep convos on culture, identity, and everything in between. Each week we dive deep into a new book, share our unfiltered thoughts, and celebrate the writers who are reshaping the literary world, one story at a time. Grab your favorite drink, curl up with us, and let's talk books. The ones that move us, excite us, and keep us flipping pages way past our bedtime. So lower your expectations and let's get into the plot. Hey everyone, welcome back to season 2 of Plot on the Rocks. Woo! Bulika.
We're excited, obviously.
Very excited. So y'all know when we... Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say this break was a good break. We needed that break, but also I'm excited to get back to recording. I miss this.
Me too. And y'all, The struggle of us trying to get these mics together, these headphones together, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Okay?
No
Amen.
Sing.
Look, I don't get me started.
Honey. So y'all know we sip a little bit and talk a little bit. So I got me a little strawberry lemon drop that I'm sipping on. What y'all sipping on?
What do you got?
So I have a little alcoholic seltzer. It's pineapple. It is very light, very refreshing.
And I went with the non-alcohol. I can't talk. I went with the non-alcoholic route, and that's just because I was too lazy to get stuff. So this is the Nello Super Calm. If you want to sponsor us, you can.
Period.
Shoot us an email.
Look.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, it's a Nello Super Calm that I like to drink. So, yeah, it's the raspberry flavor, I think.
I'm gonna try that.
Me too. Cause you said it's like a calming thing, right?
It's a calming thing. So you're supposed to drink it twice a day. It's recommended if you have ADHD, it helps too because it has L-theanine. This has turned to a whole entire sponsorship. Send us an email.
Right.
Pay us for this.
Send a check.
Money, right?
Send a check.
Literally.
But you're supposed to have it twice a day. And what's interesting is when I have it in the afternoon, it really does calm me down. But then when I have it at night, I don't know. It's my body knows it calms me down. I get sleepy. There's magnesium in it too. So I'm just good.
I like
coasting
that.
And just relaxed.
Anything with magnesium in it, knock me right on out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it.
And
that's why I slept through my alarm this morning, Rikia. I heard the alarm and turned it off in my sleep.
Starting off season 2 with the book. It's called The Scammer, and that's by Tiffany D. Jackson. I know you guys have probably heard of her. She wrote The Weight of Blood, Grown. And do y'all know that cover that I'm talking about? It's orange, and she has the big hoop earring, and she has the brush cut fade.
I read that book. That was my first book that I read of Tiffany's.
Betskis.
And
was
that's
it the same?
Too.
Okay, because I heard.
Yes, yeah. It's based off of it's based off of R. Kelly, and his treatment of girls in music. Because that's what she does. She gets inspiration from stuff, and then she'll write it. So I was stressed out.
Very stressed.
Stressed out.
Very stressed. Another one that people love by her is Allegedly and Monday's Not Coming. Monday's Not Coming has that really bold red cover.
Yes.
I think I want to read that one
Not
next.
Coming. Yeah, I've had that downloaded for months, and everybody keep talking about how they sobbed at the end, and I'm just not.
Right.
Now that I've read
this,
I'm okay. I'm gonna have to give it a couple books in between, but I am going to go back to Monday's Not Coming because I've heard amazing things.
Definitely. She's so pretty. Like, I look at the cover on the back, and then I think it was like that CBS or MBS, whatever that was that I sent you. I was like, she's so pretty.
Yeah, she is.
And she's actually from New York, Alicia.
Hey!
She says she spends a lot of her time in Brooklyn. And then she's won like hella awards too. The Walter Dean Myers Honors Book Award and the Coretta Scott King John Stepson New Talent Award. Say that 3 times fast.
Go ahead.
So, go ahead, Tiffany, with your bad self.
I know that's right.
Ugh.
Yes. Okay, so how many clinks did y'all give the book?
What?
Hey.
We doing a scale of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna do 4, only because listen, she wrote the hell out of that book. Anybody that can get you that stressed that quickly and consistently throughout the entire book,
Stressed.
an amazing writer. Okay, but the way I was stressed, like the book was like, whoa. At a certain point, I had to like put the book down and be like, okay, let me actually get back to real life where there's some joy. Let me get some joy back into my brain. But besides that, like, I have no notes.
Yes, mine is. Can you hear that? No, that's a
click.
Yeah.
A little clickety clack.
That's a click, but you know, we hear it
Oh
though.
my God. Let me see if I got a pen. No, God, this is bad. That's 4. That was 4. That was 4 clicks. Okay. Where's my nail?
Yes.
My nail. Here we go. See how there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use my nails. Tia knows because I didn't know if you were reading it yet, so I was because I thought Tia had read it too. So I was texting her while I was reading it. I was having a visceral, physical reaction to Devonte. Like I was stressed out. Like the feeling I had in my body was like like Tia, I can't do it. Like I had to put it down because it was just too much. Because he was stressing me out. The kids were stressing me out. The situation was stressing me out.
The parents.
All of that.
Yes.
Everybody.
Everything was just like I needed a break in between. And then I finished it. I think I finished it in like 2 or 3 days because I just had to like get through the rest of it.
Yeah.
But it was good. Like, again, anyone who can write and get... I don't think I've ever had a reaction like that to...
Never. I'm going to tell you.
A stressful book.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to give... Wait, I ain't even clicking, clacking. Boom, 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 boom.
There you go. That's right. Had sound effects to it. I should have done that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
But again, I gave it 4, and the only reason why it wasn't 5 is because of the ending, which we'll all talk about, and the fact that I kept yelling, "This hoe is dumb. This hoe is dumb. This hoe is dumb." Talking about Jordyn. Mind you, she ain't a hoe. They try to play her like she was, but she not.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's not a hoe for y'all, for real. But she was irking my nerves.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Definitely.
Let's talk about that.
In depth.
Yes.
Alright, so we can get started with some questions. Y'all know we got some questions and we get y'all some answers. So the first one.
Should we do like a what the book is about?
Oh yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
What's your thing?
After you tell what the book is about, I want to share my conspiracy theory. Okay.
Oh yes. Yes. So
conspiracy theory about the book or conspiracy about the actual news?
Well, maybe I should save that for the end. I'll save that for you.
Okay.
Oh, and with Tia's referencing to the news, y'all, this book is based off of a true story. Yes. All of this craziness happened in real life. So the craziness is, the main character is Jordyn. She is going to a HBCU, and her background, she was, raised by predominantly, like in a white environment. So she goes off to this HBCU, she meets friends, and one of the friends has a brother. But a brother just got out of jail. I mean, fresh out 2 days, and he comes and lives with them and then brings all of his beliefs and crazy going on and kind of corrupts them. And turns them out and puts them in a cult.
Yeah.
That basically.
Yeah.
Like,
This is basically what it is.
yes, and it sounds crazy because it was.
It is.
It
Yeah.
was.
As stressful as
Yeah.
it sounds, it absolutely was.
It was nuts. Okay, so with that, y'all, what are some red flags that Jordyn and her roommates ignored when they first got to know Devonte?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. He's a walking red flag. First of all, if I had suite mates, right? And if one of my suite mates came up to me and said, my brother just got out of jail, he needs some place to go, can he stay here?
No.
Maybe we can pitch in, give him some money for a hotel.
Something.
We can do that.
Yeah.
But that would be my first, like, sorry.
Right.
So.
That was definitely the first red flag. Like, you're a grown man, sir. Why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, the first day, okay, maybe. But spending the night, absolutely not. Because, again, you're a grown man in a suite full of women. No. Young women at that.
Right. They're like freshmen. So what, 17, 18, 19?
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that is so scary.
Babies.
I would have called
Yes.
my mommy.
That's what I said. I would have Frida on the line like,
Yes.
hello, something's not
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to come down here immediately.
Tanya would have shut that down quick.
Look. 'Cause
She
come
would
get
have
me.
appeared in the living room, like, just materialized. What the hell going on here? Like, their parents really failed them. Like, I truly believe that.
I think so
That's probably-
too.
Yeah.
Yes. And I feel like that was done on purpose because, again, we're talking about our parents, what our parents would have done. We clearly have very present parents in our lives. I think she had to paint the picture that all of these kids don't have a present family to make it easier for them to get corrupted. But I will say Cammie surprised me the most because given your interpretation of like a strong like Christian background, I assume that maybe the family is close, tight knit. So I expected her family to come up first, but
You know what? But I'm
I
going to
was
tell you
wrong.
one thing about...
Am I wrong in my assumption?
You're not wrong, but I will tell you this. There are some girls, and I know this from experience, not personal experience, but having friends that it happened to. When you grow up sheltered and you get to college, it's like, oh, freedom? Oh, I'm not telling them nothing. I'm going to do what I got to... You know what I'm saying? Because you're free. So it's like, I understood, but at the same time, like, dang, girl, like, you're not scared of nothing right now. Like, you don't see this man in y'all like, nobody was scared of anything. Like,
No. And who's the other one? Lauren. Lauren was the girl from New York, right? She pissed me off because she had no discernment. Girl, you grew up in New York, your head's on a swivel all the time. You don't trust anybody. I don't even like when people ask me too many questions. You start asking me too many questions. What do you want to know? What's happening? What's going on? And she's over here just like, everything's fine. Like, she made me
Say the fact that Devonte and his sister were the only ones cooking. Y'all know what most black people, you don't be playing about food, you just don't be eating everybody's food. And they was just eating and drinking everything that they gave them. Excuse me? That and the fact that you know all these famous people. You have all of these accolades and you help Kanye and you help Beyonce, whatever, and you ain't got no money or nobody to lean on, or you're a good looking man. They say he was tall, brown skin, locks. You ain't got no girlfriend?
no, seriously.
Yes.
No pen
This
pal?
would be the time for you to be a homosexual.
Right.
Not living with Like,
And I have one of those lines like highlighted on page 16 where she goes, first of all, assuming this is written in the past year, so assuming they're in college 2024, 2025, she's like, yeah, Nas and my brother are tight. His manager introduced them. He used to work in the hip-hop industry a long time, da-da-da-da. Okay. When I think of Nas, I think of the 90s.
Yes.
So, how old is this man?
Right.
If you're talking about, not to say Nas isn't relevant now, because he is, but like, that's when I think of him in the 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It was sketchy.
So,
Sketchy from the very beginning.
yes.
I didn't like
Ugh.
it. I didn't like it at all. All right, so we got our little red flag. Okay, so I thought this was really good too because do y'all think Jordyn's parents being black immigrants instead of black Americans shaped her overall experience?
Oh yes. Oh yes. This is what the diaspora wars are made of. This is yeah. Because they immediately were like, oh, white people, whiteness. Like we got to do that. They had her surrounded by white people. You're not allowed to wear your hair anything other than straight. Like
no braids or anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. And they said they've already been conditioned to think that white spaces equal white success, which we know that's not true.
Right.
Usually. And but what's funny to me, because wasn't she in Jack and Jill?
Yeah.
Too? So you poo-poo to other like Black American things, but you're putting your daughter and your son in a Black American institution,
Right.
which that was very interesting to me.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, not. I don't believe in the diaspora wars. Before I say this, okay? Because at the end of the day, we all black. Now, I think we have different experiences that make us unique, as in the culture of Black Americans versus the culture of like Afro Brazilians or Jamaicans, etc. But like at the end of the day, we're all black, so we should be able to at least relate to each other on that front. However, there is a pattern of people taking bits and pieces of Black American culture and saying we like that, but also y'all niggas is ghetto and we don't like y'all.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a perfect like, cause what you mean you come to this country and you don't even you can't even respect the excellence of an HBCU.
Acting like you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
they were dogging out a lot. Her parents, the white boy from back home, like, and again, it's 2024, 2025. We should all know how elite these schools are.
Yes.
Like, I'll never forget at my old job, they if anyone from my old job was listening to this, sorry, but they would prey on college graduates to come work there. And I remember like the AVP was like, oh, we can go to like Howard and blah blah blah, all sorts of stuff. I was like, they're not gonna want to work here. And he's like, well, why not? I was like, because it's Howard. Because it's Howard.
Act like
They
you know.
don't need to. They're not gonna come to North Carolina and work for a job that like pays $40,000 a year. Are you crazy? But like, I can't say that because he's not gonna understand.
It's not gonna relate well.
But there's like an illegitimacy. Yeah, that's a word. Illegitimacy to HBCUs, and it's ugh.
Yeah. No.
Ugh.
I agree with both of those, and kind of like what you said, Tia. In my head, I feel like some of the experience that I've had with like immigrants and stuff like that, that come over that are quote unquote black. I feel like they know they black, but they're not you people black. Like we black, but we don't act like y'all. We don't do what y'all do. It's almost like a superiority type thing, and I didn't like that. Very arrogant almost.
Yeah.
But then they get a reality check when they do come around white people, and they realize like, oh wait, no, they don't see that differentiation.
Nope.
At all.
Not
The
at all.
reality check every single immigrant that comes to this country has to learn, unless you're white skinned.
Yeah.
Every single one.
And kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. And kind of talking about her parents too, I feel like how much is too much? Like how much is kind of I want what's best for you? When do you feel like they need to draw the boundary line? Or Jordyn needed to draw the boundary line because, like she said, they had already picked out her school, how she dresses, who she talks to. Like, where's the line?
That's so terrible.
Mm.
They didn't have one. They were extremely controlling.
I had a thought. I just had a
Go
thought.
ahead.
The book is about cults, right?
Uh huh.
Cult is control.
Oh.
She does not know how to set any type of boundaries
She
because her parents controlled her again, like what she wore, who she spoke to, how she dressed, all this other stuff.
Ooh,
So she's already in that condition
that's good.
of, and she has the mindset that she wants to break away. But that's prime pickings for somebody who wants to be like a
Oh,
cult
yeah.
leader because you don't have to do that much work. You already can't say no to your parents, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
That is such a good
crazy.
point.
I didn't think of it like that. Jinx.
That's because I'm like, how did that so Raven? How did that so Raven moment? Or it's like, wait, just, sorry. But I feel like to answer your question, I think it becomes too much when when you don't listen to what your child wants.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that you brought that question up because I just watched a TikTok video earlier where somebody was talking about how a lot of the time parents, like over disciplinarian parents, always skip over the Bible verse that comes right after honor thy father and mother to not provoke your child to anger. Mm-hmm. And how they skip over stuff like that.
Yes.
And I feel like that's a good example of her parents too, because like they expected this respect from her, but like look at what the provocation led them. Like their son dying, and then all of the stuff happening to their daughter.
Yes.
Not to say if you do too much, your kid's gonna be in a cult. But
Right.
don't just say.
They might not be in a cult, but they could be in a controlling relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They could be, end up with friends who they don't know how to set proper boundaries with.
Right, making horrible decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or not know how to make decisions at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know some people like that.
Look. Crazy.
Just stuck. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I feel like we see it more kind of like with like child athletes, or I feel like the kids who play chess, or the kids whose parents are heavily in the church. It's just kind of like whatever I say goes, or almost like they're projecting. I feel like it's a difference of like you grew up in not so good circumstances, and now that you have the means to be able to let your kids play soccer or have ballet or different things like that, that's different. But to project all of your feelings or maybe your dreams onto them is never okay. Because you had your life to live. You made the choices that you made, and then you chose to have a child. Let them do what they want to do. If it's not harming them or harming you, what's wrong with it?
Mm-hmm.
I think some parents forget that their children are people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are their own person with their own feelings, their own thoughts. Because there are a lot of people who will do exactly what you said, project their own feelings and their goals, and just completely forget that their child has any kind of goals of their own.
Yes. And I would have thought that her parents, and this is not, well, we talk about spoilers anyway. If you have not listened to any part of season 1, we talk about spoilers all the time in this. But with her brother dying, I think how her parents acted, that shocked me more.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got one child. But yeah, you have a child. Not to say like, I guess I could say their behavior drove their son away.
Mm-hmm.
And now you only have one child, and you're doing the same thing that stressed your son out. and you're acting like this. You didn't even call her for Thanksgiving.
Crazy.
What? Because you're mad? Are you 12?
Right. Didn't even take her. They didn't even drop her off, provide her with, decorate her room. Homegirl ain't had no sheets. I said, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is
I felt so
terrible.
bad for her.
Me too.
Yes.
Me
She needed
too.
a hug.
A big
She
hug.
needed a hug.
And for some more background too, guys, her brother, his name is Kevin. He actually committed suicide. So just a little background for that. So that was a really big, triggering experience for her. Created a lot of trauma, and it actually is the reason why she went to the HBCU and started the whole revenge plot
Thing.
Yeah.
Which we'll get, at the end.
Yeah. And then
I just lost my train of thought.
oh no, you're good.
Keep going, girl. Moderate. Go. Just go.
With the revenge part too, she added that in like the stages of grief. Do you guys kind of agree with her adding that in? And kind of how do you feel about the ending of the overall book, like the conclusion? Were you guys happy with it, or do you feel like you needed some more closure?
That's the one thing I didn't like about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
It just felt tacked on, honestly. It felt like, oh, I need something explosive for the end.
Yeah.
And then it was that, and it just didn't hit for me, honestly. It was more so like, well, huh? I mean, okay. Like, that's kind of how I reacted to it.
I agree.
I think, like... So, because like basically with the what was Devonte's sister? This book was so traumatizing to me. I forgot the characters' names. What's the sister's name? The sister.
Vanessa or Nessa?
Vanessa. Yeah. So basically, Vanessa and Devonte, they are not brother and sister. They're boyfriend girlfriend. They're in their 30s, and they just run these scams in colleges,
Bouncing around.
and they're the reason why her brother killed himself, basically. And she knew that, and that's why she went to this specific HBCU, because she knew that that's where the next target was going to be. And I think her knowing the whole entire time, that irritated me more.
Yeah.
Because you're watching all of this happen. Two people most likely died.
Right.
And which... Cammy and Legacy dying, I could have done without, honestly.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessary. But, like, to your question, I'm a petty person. So, like, do I love a good revenge? Yes. To the extent that Jordyn took it, no, because, again, people died. People died. A person got roofied.
Yeah.
So, like...
And really, to what end?
No.
Because they didn't even catch Devonte.
He was in the wind.
So, like...
No.
Like... And you fell for this. I mean, not completely, I guess, because she knew what she was doing, but, like... It didn't make sense to me, honestly. I kind of... Honestly, my brain kind of just, like, that part of the book. Because it didn't make the rest... It made the rest of it kind of not make sense to
me. Yeah. Because it was like you have all this prior knowledge that they're scamming people, but yet you're allowing yourself to get scammed.
Because people around you to get hurt.
Right.
Yes.
And she was like, she never had like real friends. I feel like their first 2 weeks was how college should be. They're out, they're having fun, they're meeting new people, they're dressing up, getting cute. And then all of a sudden he comes, and then all of that has changed. Another thing that really pissed me off, when they miss homecoming. Your first homecoming? Oh no.
Yeah. That hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And
then to sit on the couch and just kumbaya.
Do nothing. And it's that thing where it's just like... I think maybe we have to look at it in, like... because we're talking about it, we're thinking about it as 30-something-year-old women whose frontal lobes have completely developed.
This is true.
and not as like they're children. They're 18, but they're children, and they still have that mentality most kids do of not questioning authority. And you see this person who's like held to a high regard, because if you realize in the beginning, Vanessa planted the seeds for how cool he was and how great he was,
dropping little nuggets all the time.
Yeah, so that makes you hyped up to like meet this man. But like even I would have been pissed off. You tell me I can't eat something, oh my god.
The way I like to eat,
I'm gonna fight you. We'll fight you.
With dirt tea.
I would have been so mad. And I don't understand, like, I don't even know. I feel like after the 2 weeks, I would have gone to she did. She went to the housing office too late.
But then they said she paid her off.
The housing office.
You see what I mean?
She had like paid her off. That's why I was like, what?
Well, in the doc, so like Rakia said earlier, the story is inspired by a true story that happened at Sarah Lawrence College, and we all watched the documentary, and I feel like that helped me understand it more. Because you finished it, right?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
Okay, so you know at the end of the documentary, but Sarah Lawrence was like, oh, there was no documented anything that this man was here, so they didn't do anything about it. And this is not a question that we wrote down, but like I told y'all earlier, Sarah Lawrence is 5 minutes away from where I grew up, from my house back home. And this was going on when I was in college, like right in my backyard. There could be cults around us like right now.
Yeah.
And where, like right by where you live. Someone down the street from me could be in a cult right now. Like, that's scary to me.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
That immediately shocked me when they said 2009. I'm like,
right.
When I went that's the year I went off to college. Like, you telling me?
Yes.
There are people like this.
Yes, and these are these kids, and they said in the documentary too, where I think one of them was like, I went to Columbia.
The sister.
I went to Harvard. Yes, and I was doing all this stuff. This sister, Felicia, she was going to be a doctor, and it's like, but how did she, like, that's crazy to me. But I think too, like, what's the man's name? Larry or whatever?
Yeah.
Him being friends with that commissioner that was, and I forgot his name, but that did a lot during 9/11. Like, you probably have seen him on the news, but like as a kid growing up in New York, like around 9/11, that man was everywhere. You knew who he was.
Gotcha.
So I think for them, like a person's dad is best friends with this guy. Like, that's a good big
context
deal.
to add up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who he was when I watched the interview.
Me either.
Yeah, like when I saw it, I was like, I literally was like, oh shit, like him, like he was best friends with him. That's crazy.
I think now is a good time to talk about my conspiracy theory.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
So I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I think it is very... And y'all, I'm talking about the documentary, the real life of it now, not the book. I think it is highly suspicious that this man was friends with New York City Police Commissioner, the mayor of New York City, all these high important people. Nobody knew what he was doing.
Oh, girl, you gotta be careful.
Nope.
I'm
just saying. Look. I'ma say this.
With everything going on right now,
girl, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay. We're safe.
Okay, that's
we're
the
safe. Period.
Theme of the night.
We're safe. But I'm just saying. Literally, if you look at some of the biggest cults in the world, oftentimes they have connections to government. That's just the truth. Even y'all know the Mansons. He was trained by CIA.
Yeah.
That's documented facts. So I'm just saying it's suspicious. And when these people, it seems like they have an MO of finding psychopathic men who
Mm-hmm.
have a gift for, manipulating people and
Mm-hmm.
putting them in situations where they're able to do that for whatever their purpose is.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy theory.
No, I can
No,
get
that
with
makes
it.
sense.
And I think
No, that makes sense.
another thing too. So the true story, like, and not to make this like a racial thing, but the true story was based off of mostly white people and some of the Latino community, and then the book was based off of black people because it's all black
Hmm.
characters and stuff like that. And I feel like that's the thing that kind of throws me off because after I watched that documentary, I went and looked up different black cults. It ain't that many. So that's another thing
Mm.
too. Like for all y'all to be quote unquote black, men and women, just listening to whatever this random person tells you, and nobody's like, "Oh, this is fishy," and I need to check it out, and I
Mm-hmm.
need to Google it. Most black people have a very heightened sense of self and sense of their environment. You're not just gonna tell me anything, and I'm gonna listen to it. So that's why I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because that was another
what?
thing that kind of was like stressful to me about reading it. Because the whole
Yeah.
time I'm like, y'all. I mean, he does throughout the book what many manipulators do. They
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
pieces of truth mixed in with a whole bunch of lies.
Mm-hmm.
And everything he was saying, I'm like, okay, Jordyn, I can understand you maybe this being new to you, but it's new to all y'all to the point where now y'all think he a prophet because he telling
Yeah.
y'all about police brutality and stuff they be putting in foods.
That's
Now
general
you know your
knowledge.
mama told you that. Yeah,
It
like
yes, and my thing is, I think to me, out of everybody, I think Cammy made the most believable follower to
mm,
me
Mm-hmm.
because again, her church girl sheltered background,
Yeah.
and a lot of the time, certain Christian denominations, not all of them, don't like critical thinking.
mm,
So I can tell her whatever I want. She's not really going to question me, especially if I have a sense of authority. She's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
She's not going to think outside the box because maybe she's already conditioned to not do that, to not ask questions. And I just lost my train of thought.
It'll come back.
I agree. I
It'll
agree
come
though.
back.
Cammy
Yeah.
and Jordan before the big revelation, Cammy and Jordan made sense to me. Everybody else didn't make sense to me, especially when they started getting people just randomly off campus. I'm like, no way, all
Yes.
y'all are this slow.
Girl.
But Jordyn was on the revenge pod, so she probably didn't believe any of that to begin with. Because there's a part, what is it, page 48, she what happened? Like Lauren was saying something, and then she's like, "Yeah, in the Tuskegee experiment, how they injected all them black people with
Mm-hmm.
syphilis just to watch them die." And then she's like, "Well," Jordyn was like, "Well, no, they didn't inject them with it. They already had it, and they
Mhm,
withheld treatment
mhm,
for it." Um, and then she's like, "Well, who knows if that's even true though?" Jordyn was so me in this one sentence. She was like, "But I do know.
Right.
I read the science papers about it, but I didn't say anything." I like when she parts like that made me laugh. I was like, "Well, yeah, like I read about it. It's true."
Right. I did my
So I
own
think there are
research.
parts where it's like, yeah. So it's like she didn't want to. It's one of those things. I talked about it in therapy today, where it's like learning where to hold your tongue because you can say a rebuttal that's based in fact, but if somebody's already too far gone for it,
don't matter.
Okay.
there's no point. So you might as well just because they're already drinking the Kool-Aid, literally
Mm-hmm.
the dirt tea water.
Dirt tea water.
So she's probably
That
like,
too. When they went into the alternate universe or whatever, and they was all tripping out, laying on the floor, I was like, "What is this?"
yes, and he's telling these girls that their parents essayed them and all this other stuff. Like what?
To the fact that you didn't go home because you think it really happened, I was like, "Oh, they done lost it."
But my thing is, if you're trying to get these people's money, what is the reason for you doing all of that?
Cause what did you buy with it? Just like in the
Still ain't got no house.
yeah.
What?
The documentary. All that
Yeah.
money and y'all living in somebody else's 1 bedroom apartment.
This is what I'm.
Yes.
Y'all, listen. My conspiracy. I'm trying to tell y'all now. It's not making sense. It's not
Hold
making
on, let's.
sense.
I was
Anyway,
like,
we'll
and then
talk more
took
about
all
this
her,
later.
yeah, her designer stuff, and
Uh,
and then that's another
Oh,
thing too.
you take my designer stuff. I'm sorry.
And you cut my hair, so I'm walking around here looking crazy too. Oh,
oh my gosh, when he cut her hair.
I said, oh no,
Yes.
oh no, no,
Yes.
no, 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 no.
I he got away with a lot, and then what gets me is like you're in an area where you can ask anybody for. This is another thing too. Asking people for help. I know this was a question that I sent where it was like, how did y'all feel a certain type of way for Jordyn ending up with the only white kid at the HBCU?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm talking about it, do you guys think that Nick had like a white savior complex?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That was going to be my answer because I
Yeah.
promise you that was my thought. I'm like, oh, the one white boy on campus is the one who's like calling him out and like
Mm-hmm.
getting everything, and he saves her and goes. But I mean, thank God for him, in the
Right.
book.
Shout out
Like,
to
glad he
Nick.
did that. But
It's true.
at the same time, we're on an HBCU campus. We couldn't have.
Yes.
There was no niggas available.
No, for real. And they made him like the it dude. Like everybody wanted him. Like he was just so Nick. They trying to, sneak a peek while he passed out and stuff. I was like, now if that was a woman.
You know who I pictured? In my head?
Who?
Channing Tatum in the Step Up movie.
I'm dead.
That's how I pictured him.
I see it.
I think
That's how I picture how he would be.
I pictured Jack Harlow, but
I
with
can
blonde
see that
hair,
too.
because he's kind of. I felt like he was a little swaggy, and I feel like Jack
Okay,
Harlow's
yeah,
a little
yeah, yeah.
swaggy.
Well, what they play his music at work sometimes, and I didn't know. I'm not really a him fan, but what's that song? Hello, Miss Johnson. You know what I'm calling?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is cute.
I kind of like his music.
I do too. I can
And I
rock
think
with
he's
it.
cute.
Yeah, he cute.
Yeah.
What they say, a little white boy be feeding me lobster and pasta. Feed me a little bit. Ooh. I be hungry.
There is. Hold on. I'm skipping through to find this quote. But when I forgot who said this. When they make medicine, they test it on white lab rats, not black rats.
Girl, I almost threw my damn Kindle. I said, this stupid bitch. How you gonna equate a white rat to a?
Oh.
Because if they did a black rat, it would be more accurate for us. Like, please
Oh
stop.
my god.
A rat is a rat. Like, what?
Literally.
It's the scene where we can get back to Nick in a second, because I have my theory as to why she ended up with him to begin with.
Yeah.
There's a scene where she goes to Dr. Barnes because Nick had to introduce her to the professor that's gonna save everything, because he's
He was low key no help.
yeah, no, he just tried
None.
to, but that goes back to the documentary, because freaking Sarah Lawrence didn't do shit either.
Right.
But he said something that is what I personally believe when it comes to certain conspiracy theories, and I was never able to like get it out of my head like perfectly. But he says, I have my own theory. I believe that conspiracy theories have done an equal amount of damage as racism has to our black communities. From enslavement until now, we, above most others, have earned the right to be suspicious of white people's intentions after our history with one another. But our paranoia has rendered us frozen in our own imaginings. When you uproot and strip humans of their culture, you leave them vulnerable prey, easy to attack with stories rooted in believable truths. All it takes is to add a bit of fiction into the narrative, and into narrative you want a person to follow for it to be gospel. It doesn't mean we're gullible people. It means our collective generational trauma has us questioning everything. My honest advice is to continue the practice of skepticism with a critical eye. For example, if someone's, what I say all the time, if someone says they have a source, tell them to provide 3 more.
Yes.
The ancestors gave us sharp instincts for a reason.
Now that I agree with.
So like so she was able to put, and that's what she said too in her interview, was like she wants people to practice discernment for stuff like that, and that's something. And are some conspiracy theories true? But then if a conspiracy theory is true, then it's not a conspiracy theory. It's just
This is
what it is.
Right.
yeah.
But certain ones where there's just like, these really don't make sense. But again, it's like the thing where it's like, this is doing damage too, because like to me, when you want someone to control, you want them to be ignorant. You want them questioning things. So why not change how certain things sound? It gets people sicker. People don't start doing certain things. Like, feel how you want about vaccines, but we have a freaking measles outbreak right now.
Right.
Which we haven't seen in
Ages.
how long?
I want to push back on that a little bit
Okay.
from my perspective.
Okay.
Only because I feel like it's. Hey, can I say that? I was about to spit it out. I feel like there are certain conspiracies that are more prevalent in white communities versus black ones. I think vaccines are one of those, personally. I don't see many black people being like, I ain't gonna take no vaccines, never. Most of the time, it's gonna be more like conservative Christians, MAGA type Christians. That's where I see it most of the time.
Yeah.
And like you said, and I guess actually that quote said it too, like, I feel like a lot of the times if the conspiracy theories that are going to be in black communities are going to be more social, are going to be more, be careful of that because historically they did that, which to me feels like, okay, I mean, if it's wrong, it's wrong. And when we find out it's wrong, let's make sure that's corrected. But I feel like that's so understandable.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if we can get sources, if we can think critically, if we can make sure that our sources are good sources, that will go a long way.
Yeah.
And I'm only saying this because look, they already know, y'all. I'm a certified conspiracy theorist, and I have been thoroughly vindicated over these past couple weeks to a couple months. I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel so sure of myself today. But with that being said, like we said, we need sources, people. Okay, my fellow conspiracy theorists, let us find books and research. Okay.
Yeah.
She sent me. She sent me a tinfoil hat meme.
I gotta send you.
And I was like, give me. I was like, give me a visor, because then where it's like at least like some of it is there, but not like the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, give me that, because
I need to see.
You know me. I'm what's your source? I'm definitely, what's your source?
Look at it.
Okay, let me see.
Go look at it, because
I've been dropping this.
Can I show you? Can I show the people? Let me turn my brightness down.
People,
Hold on.
Natalie died.
Okay. Y'all, we'll put this on the socials so y'all can see what we talk about if you're not watching.
Can y'all see it?
Video. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Bruh, no, but for real, because no, ma'am.
Here's your baddie's tinfoil hat.
Yes, get it all. I feel like that too, and not just the research, because sometimes it's the messenger opposed to the message. Get a good messenger. Get somebody who can talk well.
This is a good point.
But, and I was going back to this one. We had A, B, C, D. Going back to A.
We getting it back. We getting it back.
I think how Jordyn grew up, I think her ending up with Nick wasn't annoying. Yes, it was annoying, but it made sense.
Yeah.
Because she was so used to that. So maybe that's like her little toe dip into Because he was like, cause he was a black kid. He was raised by black people.
But her name Miss Anita.
So maybe she's like, let me just.
Yes.
That's her toe dipping to the black community.
Yeah. So let's maybe after that, maybe she goes a little bit darker.
I agree.
Next is a biracial.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a light skin.
Yeah.
And then
Just gradually.
Yes.
Just
One step by step towards niggas.
I feel like that was kind of like her centering point too, like her one sense of familiarity. Like you're around all of these things you're not used to. It's like I'm gonna just get with that because I know that's safe. And he honestly was caring. Like besides all the other stuff, he really was. He was looking out for her, and I feel like they trauma bonded too. After finding out that his ex-girlfriend was, hurt or killed or whatever, and then her brother, I was like, they got a little trauma bond.
Yeah.
Do you think the chapter where they went back to his place for Thanksgiving was necessary? Because part of me felt just like it was there to show that he was, down. That's really it.
I think part of it.
I liked it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like it was necessary because it did show that he was authentic.
Yeah, where he came from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. Honestly, to be honest, I wasn't sure about him until that part, and I'm like, oh, you got a black play mama, and black play siblings, so you really real. Okay, I kind of let it go after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was kind of necessary just for us as the reader to trust him.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, because she wasn't making good choices. We just needed one good choice.
One.
For that.
One. And
that little scene with the I'm sorry, Ricky, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was about to say, no, I agree. I feel like I wanted them to keep that part and not the part where he went to his own house and his parents weren't even there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have just stayed at Miss Anita's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did like the little part where they went in the boat to the little,
Yeah.
That was
really
cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was really cute.
But we could have saved the house part. That was unnecessary trauma for them both.
Right, because where your mom and daddy at? And like you said, it's the holidays. People do not be playing about Thanksgiving. That's one holiday that people do not play about. Everybody just doing their own thing. I don't like it.
I think another thing that was important about that part is it was kind of the first time she got away from everything and was able to think about it outside of the situation. Because this is why I don't like the ending, okay? This is why I don't like the ending, because not without the context of the ending anyway. When we get to that part, it is the first time that she's separated from everything. She gets to think clear-headedly about stuff. She's removed from the situation. So when she goes back, she actually knows what she's doing. Now, in the context of the ending, I don't know what the point was. I mean, to be honest, because she knew who he was. I don't know.
Yeah.
We all made the same face.
Yeah, that's like trying to make sense of. Would you? I wonder if it would have been like, not better because it was good. Okay, let me use the word better. I can't think of another word. Better if we knew what she was doing from the jump, because you could still make it suspense. Because then it's like, okay, now you're undercover, and now you're trying to. And then I think I would have liked it if I saw her doing like. Because now knowing the ending, I think she knew that what's-his-face drugged her drink. And she just let Nick go ahead and drink that.
Right.
No. Or stuff like that. But I wonder if that would have made it more thrilling and not as stressful.
And I
think it wasn't thrilling to me.
Yeah. I think that's where that last star comes in. because being stressful, like I said, phenomenal writer, great book. Like I,
Don't.
I too read that book really fast because it's
Mm-hmm.
one of those books you can't put down. You got to figure out what's going on. But I think that's the part that could have made it 5 for me is if it was more thrill or stress because it was just constant stress, constant like, oh God.
Yeah.
But there wasn't really action. It was just more so you terrified and
Mm-hmm.
horrified the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a crippling scare too, cause you know, like you scared. It's like fight or flight. I feel like she was
Mm-hmm.
just stunned the entire time, and then going back to what we said, it's like you already kind of
Mm.
knew the outcome. Or I feel like if it would have been set up where we know for certain that this is set on revenge, because this is just like little nuggets. Because it's like we made it, Kev. We're here, Kev. It's like, well, who is Kev?
Who's Kevin?
Like you meeting?
That's literally the whole. So who is this man? Tell me now. Don't wait till page 300 and something to tell me who this kid is.
Like, okay.
I,
Is you gonna meet?
that part irritated me. Those.
Are you
Those
gonna
are
meet
parts
them
made me mad.
there? I'm
Like,
confused. Or
like,
where is it's giving Home Alone? Where the hell is Kevin? Y'all done left his ass at the house. Y'all on the plane. Damn.
can't make it.
Right.
Oh my god! But no, that's one part that irritated me the most. Like the whole Kevin stuff, because like I need to know who this man
Yes.
is because why do you keep talking about him? What's going on?
Girl, a mess, and I liked the different like house party scenes too.
Yeah.
I felt like it was real. I was like, oh, okay, and the Kappas is stepping and stuff. I was like, okay.
And those parts made me miss college.
Yes.
Not everything else.
Right.
That part made me miss college.
It's like the happy parts.
Could you imagine if like stuff like that was going on your campus? Like
I know
now I'm
my frontal lobe wasn't fully developed, but I know better than that. And not to speak down on
Yes,
anybody where that has ever happened, because that is a very traumatic experience, but no, I'm not doing that.
no.
And low key, I'm a little bit scary. Like, I'm a thug, but I'm a scary thug. Like, I'm not finna do that.
Literally.
like we said earlier, I'm calling my mama. And I'm calling, my daddy need to come too for backup, because
Yeah.
get me out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of mom, dad coming, how did you? I know it's not a question, but how did you feel about her parents showing up? Because that part
That pissed me clean
irked
off.
me.
Hi, ass Peppa. Do you hear me? 'Cause
Pissed me clean off. Like, how you gonna show up and then that's your reaction? You see she's skinny. Everybody else sees she's skinny.
yes.
You ain't even commenting on that. You talking about what you paying for? What?
Called her a hoe too.
Right.
Called her a hoe.
And you know you're a child. You know she was very sheltered. And you just gonna believe some strangers your girl is out here hopping and bopping on different dudes?
Crazy.
Then
I hated her parents.
yeah, and then even with all that happening, they didn't take her back.
Yeah.
So y'all can come down here to see if she's doing something bad, but y'all couldn't come down here to make sure she was good when she first got there. Do y'all care for real? No. Well, they cared at the end.
That's why that ending pissed me off too. Like now my mom is helping me decorate my. No, I'm sorry.
You should have did that the first time.
Kick rocks. I promise you, she would have been locked out of my life forever. Especially after that fiasco, you come to my campus just to call me a hoe. Girl, if you don't get out my face, I would have never talked to them again.
Please.
I would have never talked to them again.
Please.
I don't understand why they don't talk to us anymore. That's literally.
That's why.
Okay.
That is why. So I feel like we kind of brushed on it a little bit. Do y'all feel, well, I think we kind of did. The overall influence. Like, why was it so easy?
I think because they were kids.
It was
Because they
just
were
the perfect
kids.
circumstance. Yeah,
Yeah.
brains not developed. They away from home for the first time.
Yeah.
Hmm. But
Unfortunate. Even in the documentary, it was like, oh, these poor babies, especially oh my, those clips, y'all.
Girl, I
oh
was
I
yeah,
was
sad.
just so sad. Like they were clearly terrified, and you could tell that their brain was literally not functioning correctly.
Hmm.
This man is
mm-mm.
literally goading you into telling a lie on yourself
Yes,
to be truthful, quote unquote, with him. Your
yes,
brain is not
and
operating at
gaslighting.
full capacity, baby. Like, at what
Yeah,
point do you say, okay, he's crazy too. Let me get up out of here?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yes. I feel like the
yes,
oh,
only
and
girl, what was it, Raven, with the dark hair
oh
and the
yeah,
little.
yeah,
Raven was off the rip. She was like, "No, he's weird.
I,
He's a
yeah.
sicko.
yeah.
I'm not rocking with him." But I was like laughing a little bit just then because when every time that girl was yelling, he was smacking himself. I was like,
Oh my, it. And I will say too, like
what?
anybody who's listening to this, it's what's the documentary? It was called Stolen Youth.
Yeah.
Stolen
Stolen
youth.
Youth. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would say watch that because I saw in the Black Girls Read 2. I don't remember if it was the Black Girls Read 2 or the Black Girls Read
Mm-hmm.
page. It was one of the two. They were talking about this book Scammer, and everyone was talking about how like pissed off they were with the characters. Da 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 da. But for me, I feel like watching that documentary helped me make more sense of it because now you get to visually see
Yes.
how you're like breaking down these kids,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me feel like more sad for them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
than anything. But I think like if you're reading this book, I would recommend watching that documentary because that'll
absolutely.
help you get it a little more because that's a lot.
Yes. And they said it happened, what, over
And what?
10 years? I was
Yes.
like, what?
And then I don't know if you got to the part, Tia, but he ended up in North Carolina.
No, I did not. Where in North
Yes, I
Carolina?
forgot. Was it
I
Pittsburgh
think it
or
was.
here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
doing the
he
same
was in
stuff
three
or taking
states.
him?
Wait, he had two of them. He had Felicia, and then he had one of the other girls. That she got
Isabella?
arrested too. So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So she got arrested too. Felicia's fine. She's recovered or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But yeah, the other girl got arrested. So he was like in 3 states doing all this stuff. Like,
And my question still is, where is the money? Because even when they
Giving it
moved
to
to,
his
it had
his
to be.
handlers.
Because they was in Jersey, it wasn't like a super big house, and it was all compact, and they had all this junky. The house was junky. I was like, what?
yeah,
Where the money going?
no, and like the parents too. Like I said, the only parents that I hurt for were the Dominican kids' parents because they don't speak English. They don't really know how to be in a situation like this because they even said like our family is close. We
Right.
don't do that. The other parents were like, "What do you mean you're sending your kid an email? Go to the school."
And I feel like even if my parents didn't have the money, they was gonna find it.
Yeah.
They was gonna find
Yes.
it to make sure
But what
that.
do you mean she's telling you that she got molested? And your response is, well, I don't want her to come here and kill herself.
Right.
Girl, if you don't go up there and see about your baby,
Girl, they was blowing me. They was blowing me.
gosh, I be wanting to say too much. I'm gonna say this, but we can cut it out if it needs to cut out. Why do people be acting helpless about everything except for a nigga walking down the street?
Say that.
Helpless.
Say that.
Cause what do you mean?
Say it.
I just could not understand. Like, under what circumstances do you leave your child knowing something ain't right
Mm-hmm.
and you don't go up there in person, bang on some doors,
I think their mentality is very much like they're 18. They're an adult. I can't make them do. Yes, yes.
My
I
mother
hate
would fly
agreeing
down
with
to
that.
Mexico today
Bruh.
if I told her something was a little off
Yes.
with something. You
Yeah.
telling me y'all couldn't go a couple? I mean, it won't even a couple states for some of them.
Right. And even so,
No.
like, that's your responsibility as a parent. You don't stop being a parent. Well, I would pray that most people don't stop being a parent at 18. And that always throws me off too, because I honestly feel like the age of adult needs to be changed.
It
Because
does.
in May, I'm raising my hand asking Miss Jackson, can I go to the bathroom? And then in June, I could do anything I want to do. I'm confused. I don't know what's what. And now you're giving me all of this freedom and credit cards. They was running up her credit cards and everything. Like, please make it make sense.
If you can't drink a drink until you're 21, ain't no way you're supposed to be able to sign leases,
Right.
sign credit card agreements. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, they're children. 18.
You
is
can't
a
even
baby.
rent a car until not rent a car. You can't even
Yeah,
You can't rent
yeah.
it until 24. What 23? How old?
Something like that.
I think it's 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was 25. Maybe that's too old.
It
No,
might
it
be
might be.
25, honestly. Yeah.
I think it might be because I feel like when we was in college, we went to Panama City for spring break, and my parents rented our cars.
Mm-hmm. That's what we
So
had to do.
probably
Yeah.
Anytime. Yep.
But yeah, if they're old enough to go to war, maybe not.
Listen.
Because you're gonna jump into your bag again with your tech and feel like
I'm just saying. I ain't been. I'm 10 for 10 this year. Okay. I'm a screaming from the rooftop every chance I get. I ain't playing.
She would have a sign that says "I told you so."
Yes.
Literally.
On the side of the figure how
I
just
told
Like
you.
that little meme with that guy. I told you so.
That's basically.
Yes.
That's how I feel right now. Cause
Oh my god.
We need to make you one. So you can like
No.
have it and we can just use
I'll
it.
pose
Use
in
it for
front of
stuff. Yes.
yeah.
That could be like our little sticker we could put on the merch store. Just have like a little cutout thing.
Look. We need to remember so we can do that. We need to.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm writing this down right now.
Yes.
Write down. That's right.
Yes. Okay. I feel like my
Thank y'all
last.
for respecting me.
Oh, you're welcome. I love it. Because people really is crazy, and sometimes you can't fight crazy with crazy. You need to fight crazy with the truth.
That's the truth.
So,
What was-
Devonte, do y'all really feel like he was the true villain, or do y'all feel like it was Vanessa?
That's a good question.
They all both of them. They're like
Both of them.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde, but she was the
Yeah.
mastermind,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't that smart talking
Yeah.
about some white rats and black rats. He wasn't that smart. And I don't
What did he
believe-
say?
Uh-uh.
Keep going, because he said something really stupid. I gotta find it because I highlighted it. Keep going.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
He's just not smart enough to have pulled off this whole thing on his own and come up with a plan. I don't think he was that smart.
Right, and he's the one. And you know what else? I'm sitting here thinking, did he really go to jail?
You know,
Ooh.
Cause she just said he was
Oh,
getting
God.
out of jail. Did he really go, or was that just part of the plot?
I know he did at one point because he had a probation officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it was that recent
It was recent.
Oh, that's true.
because they was talking about like. It seemed like towards the end they were talking about some stuff he had been doing over the years that they were trying to catch him for.
Y'all, you're right. You're right.
So
Yes.
you
right.
might be right. He might not have just got out.
Cause it's like,
This is true. This really quickly. This is not what I was wanting to find, but that part where where Nick goes into the house, goes into the dorm, and everyone's looking at him, and then he goes, that they can walk into a black man's house without permission, sir. You are squatting. Literally.
you don't get no
Literally.
bills here.
And nobody blinked at him saying that. Like, he really was just like, what? I hate that man.
He was popping up at the parties. He was popping up in the student buildings, and that's a thing too. I feel
That's
like the
true.
university should have some more responsibility, because why aren't y'all cracking down on stuff like this? Even though nobody reported it, I feel like when I was sitting in the dorms, like our RAs and stuff, they would check.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
So
They was talking
Yes.
about he had won over the RAs. Like, how do you win? Y'all see this grown ass man walking in this building every day. Y'all not
mhm.
stopping him. Oh yeah, there's some
No.
liability.
Yep. And he was
There's
dapping up
absolutely
the
some
security guard too. So is he a part of the gig?
This is true. Like, hold on. What is something stupid he really freaking said? Oh, this one. Um, all fries are dipped in oil made of pig sweat.
liability.
You are
Now,
saying, again, granted, do I eat pork? No. Do some people believe that pork is? Yeah. Okay. Cool. But you're gonna sit there and tell me that, and I'm still gonna be like, yes. You know
literally,
what? That makes sense.
Mhm.
as a non pork eater,
Pigs don't
also,
sweat.
That
yeah, they
part.
literally don't. But they making. Why would they make oil out of sweat?
That's
These are the things
nasty.
I needed them to ask questions on. Like,
Mhm.
really, how are they collecting this sweat?
Yes.
How?
But
What oil are they incorporating it in
That
to
part.
make it? What?
It was a mess. And again with her, even when she was away from him, she still wasn't eating right. So again, you
Mm-hmm.
are fully aware of what's happening. You're here for revenge, but you're still doing everything he tells you to do. So it's kind of like he still had mind control of her on accident.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
he
did
was.
he? But did he though? Because she knew from the beginning who he was. But did she? That's what I'm saying.
Well, she
Like,
did say at the end, she was like, I underestimated how convincing he could be.
Mhm.
yeah. He okay. She did say that. Maybe I blocked that part out because I was so irritated
Honestly, I can.
by
But
that.
yeah, I think maybe she went in. This is my explanation for it. She went in thinking that she was stronger than she was,
Mhm.
or that she could handle
Okay.
things that maybe she really could. Which obviously we see that she had a poor relationship with boundaries, didn't really know how to set them for herself. Coming from her situation with her parents and depression about her brother, maybe she went in thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm about to have control of this situation."
Mhm.
And then when confronted with the reality of, oh, wow, friends for the first time. Wow, black friends for the first time.
Right.
Wow, somebody who is acting caring towards me for the first time. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
like all at once. Okay, now that I'm saying it out loud, it's that's making me feel better about the ending.
This is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You have to. That's why we do it. That's why we do what we
This
do. We gotta
and
talk it
we
out.
do this all the time. If this is your first time listening to us, we
Yes.
be starting off one way about a book and ended up another way. But yeah,
Yeah. That's what you gotta listen all the way through.
exactly.
Yes. Yes.
No, but I can
But he
definitely see
did.
the reasoning for that. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that makes me less irritated with
Yeah.
her. And I know you got one more question, Ricky, in there, but real quick, she says at the end, do you think that she should ever tell Nick what she did? Because she gets to a point where she's like, I don't know when I'll tell him, blah blah blah.
Oh, that
Do you think she
relationship
should
is
ever say anything?
doomed. That relationship is doomed. She gonna tell him. If she don't tell him, they still trauma bonded. It ain't gonna work.
Mhm.
But if she do tell
Mm,
him, if somebody told me, "Oh, I was worried for your life, girl. I was scared for you. Got drugged because of you," and you tell me you knew what was going on the whole time. Oh, get the fuck out of my face and don't come
mm,
back around here
Yeah.
because you are drama. That's how I would feel.
Mhm.
it's true.
No.
Mm,
I'm sitting here thinking like for not for real. I feel like that's how I feel as well, cause it wasn't built on like a sturdy foundation to begin with. Everything
mm-mm.
about it was rocky. Even their first interaction, they was low key beefing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came for his throat.
Yeah, she was
I was
disrespected
like,
Yeah.
constantly.
it was just like, oh my god. Did she have a point though? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh well.
So I feel like, I guess I would consider him a main character, but for the other two characters, Cammy and Legacy, do y'all feel kind of like slighted that we didn't really know what happened to them?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because I still don't really understand. I don't know why we don't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there was opportunity. I feel like the ending was a little rushed for me. We had like 2 pages of wrap up, is what it felt like.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Actually, I knew about this. Also, my mama decided to come help me get my dorm room together. Devonte escaped. Like, that's kind of that's how I felt. Literally, when I finished the book, I was sitting right here. I was reading. I put my Kindle down. I was like, huh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that Nene Leakes meme when the Italian guy gives her the watch and she's like again, okay, so what does that mean? Like, so what does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it wasn't necessary. I don't think it would have taken away from anything if it wasn't added at all.
Yeah.
I think it was just a plot point to like get her sister to come down because she didn't come home for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
But like maybe if you call your family and it's like, hey, I actually don't believe in God anymore because of X, Y, and Z. You can use that as a plot point for them to come down and be like, well, what the hell is going on?
Or the boyfriend.
Because you're breaking up with some. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Legacy dying didn't really make any sense to me either because I thought he was kind of a throwaway character anyway.
Me too. And it's just like he just stopped being in the chapters. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have made more sense. Who was the other one? The one that was friends with Nick and then he ended up not being friends with him anymore because he got in the cult.
Kareem?
No, that was Cammy.
Something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think that would have made more sense if he died.
Yeah.
Because I could see him and Devonte going like toe to toe as like two of them like trying to fight for power.
Yeah.
But the Cammy and Legacy dying, it was just like there for a shock value, and that was really it. Especially you're not gonna tell me that what happened to them. Like she hopes for the best.
Right.
She hopes they're still alive. Like that's girl.
Found the blood
Okay.
and stuff. It's just kind of like. Yeah.
Do you think Devonte or Vanessa killed Cammy? I think it was both of them.
I feel like it could have been a both, or honestly Vanessa, because technically Devonte didn't really do anything. Like he didn't cause any like physical harm to anybody. Like anytime anybody was like beat up or punched or hair, he didn't actually do it. His followers did it.
He did try to break into Jordyn's room one day. The night that he roofied her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
He did try to break into her room to SA her though. But she locked it.
I feel like too. I felt like that was kind of like a. Not the SA part, but the usual. Because remember, at one point he was like, he asked us to leave the door open so he can come and go as he please. And then she was like, she used to leave the door open so that they can use her credit cards. So I feel like he was probably just in there trying to do his usual. And was like, oh, her door locked tonight.
It could be that.
You know.
Because I know Cammy and him had sex.
She lost her V card to him. Why?
And then Devonte and Vanessa are together, so maybe Vanessa was jealous.
That could be it.
So I think she did it. Poor Cammy.
Yeah.
And her family has no idea what's going to happen to her, like, at all. They're just stuck.
Justice for Cammy.
That made me mad.
And I'm thinking, because going back, okay, so the correlation, the documentary and then the book. I wonder, was Cammy the one who went on to be like a sex worker. You know, she kind of like separated from everybody else and was in that apartment. She was the one making all the money. I wonder if he kind of
That's true.
like
And he
low key
made her
turned
do.
her.
To me, maybe they talked about this in the book. Sex is a very intimate thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's two people coming together. It can be a spiritual experience depending on how connected you are. She thinks they have a connection.
Mm-hmm.
She could be going through a religious psychosis as she thinks it's this whole thing. And now this man that I love, who loves me, that took my virginity because he cares about me, now he's asking me to do this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do it because poor Cammy.
Yeah.
Oh well.
She need a. You know how they make like a little mini book afterwards. We need a mini book because what happened to her?
Mm-hmm.
Where's she at?
Yes.
We need updates.
Like, please.
Yes.
Tiff, let us know, girl.
Please. But no, overall, thoroughly enjoyed the book. Like I said, it gave me a low key, little mini heart attack half the time, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was.
I flew through it.
Yes.
It was very
Yes.
good. It's been a long time since I read a book that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just had to. Like, it was... There was anxiety reading it, but there was also anxiety stopping because at the same time, like, there was never any breaks. There was no slow period to that book.
No.
The closest thing we got to a slow period was in Miss Anita's house.
Right.
That's true. I'm trying to look at our stuff for next. We got a stressful book next month, so I got.
Wait, go ahead and let them know what's our stressful book.
The one. I don't wish you well. I'm assuming that's going to be stressful because it's about a podcaster who like finds a murder.
Oh yes. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that.
But that's for April. But our next one is for March is I'm Medusa. A retelling of Medusa as Medusa as
Me too.
Black woman. That was so good. I love that book so much.
I gotta definitely start that now that this one's finished.
I cried. I don't know how big cry. I don't know how big of a crier you are, Rakia. I know Tia's a big crier.
I am.
So like she sent me a video. She sent me a video last week that like I would have been perfectly fine not thinking about it, of this girl crying because giraffes' necks being so tall that they
can't hide. They can't hide from the elements. I ain't gonna lie, I was sad too because the video and their little hair was blowing. I said, oh.
Justice for giraffes too, because that's not right.
No, and there was another meme where it was just like I knew I was cooked when I started feeling bad for inanimate objects as a child. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's like I used to play with I used to play with my toys. Like one of my toys wasn't getting enough attention. Like I would feel bad, and I'd be like, I'll play with you tomorrow. Yeah, like rotate them.
It's okay. I'm still your friend. You still my friend.
And if Toy Story is true, then
they be coming to life, right?
So they're making another one of that. They're making another one.
I saw.
And Woody Baldy to show that he getting old.
Did you see the
Yeah, I'm so excited about that.
I said, who did that?
Gonna make me cry.
You did 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rakia, you still have to watch Inside Out too. That one will.
Yeah. I still need to do that. I do.
My therapist told me to watch that. She's like, it just came on just like this like 2 years ago. She told me to watch it, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I'm just like.
I cried so bad at both movies.
Oh,
and I don't know why I thought to go in the movie theater to see the second one. I don't know why I did that. I was so embarrassed. I was in there like really sobbing in public.
Be like that. It be like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
A little tear.
Sometimes you gotta let it out.
Yeah.
But
no. Love it.
Oh my god.
But thanks guys so much for tuning in. And we will see you guys next time.
Make sure you read I'm Medusa.
Yes.
Follow us on the socials. Oh, wait. Before we go, y'all.
What?
Announcement. If you didn't see it on our social media, we are an official sponsor of the Black Romance Book Festival
Woo!
2026.
Yeah, we in there.
Okay. It's serious.
That's so
Yes.
exciting.
It's very
Oh my
serious.
yes. If you're gonna go there, say hi.